Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't filmed a video in a while. I just haven't got around to doing it, nor have I felt like filming one, so here I am back again. Hello. In today's video I thought I'd just recreate a look I do quite often. It's just a warm eyeshadow. Yeah, I don't really know what to call it. So to start off with, I've just been moisturised my face with my simple hydrating light moisturiser with 12-hour moisturisation. There you go, that's the one. So to start off with, I'm going to do my eyes first, which is something I quite enjoy doing. But I am just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm a little bit closer now. My eyebrows are done. They don't completely match, but we're just going to pretend that they do because they took me long enough as it is, so yeah. What I use to do my eyebrows is the Anastasia Beverly Hills dipbrow in the shade dark brown. There we go. And I think the brush I use is the Anastasia number 12 brush, the dual-sided one. I've used it for that long, the number is literally worn off. But yeah, so I went ahead and primed my eyelids with Collection Lasting Perfections concealer in their new shade 0 Extra Fair. Am I the only one who thinks that this is like a completely different formula to the last one, because it just doesn't feel the same as like the other lighter shade? I don't know, I could be wrong, I don't know. It's okay. To start off with, we're going to go in with this Certified Tropical Wonders palette. Can we just appreciate that? Like, that is, I love this palette. Look how dirty it is. I'm such a mess with eyeshadow. We're going to go ahead and use this Morphe M513 brush. It's just like a short, tapered, fluffy blending brush because I do have quite small eyes, so I find this is best for blending out rather than like a really big, like, fluffy brush, because it just goes everywhere that I don't want it to. And we're going to go ahead and mix the shade Sunray and Toucan together, which is these orange and yellow shade. I'm just going to pop that into the crease and like blend it up. She says, angles are all wrong, I don't know how to do this. So it's gonna do that, and then just blending those together. I'm just going to build up these shades. Like, they are really pigmented anyway, but yeah, you just want this colour to like really stand out in the crease. Too much, Leah. So I really need to get my eyebrows done, but we're just going to ignore that, okay? I'm going to pretend my eyebrows are freshly plucked because girl needs help with these. I'm just going to blend it like all the way from the inner to outer corner. So then next we're going to go in with this shade Red Sea just here and pop that into the crease slightly lower, but again blending it quite high up. I'm just going to go back in with Sunray and Toucan, the first two shades we just used, and then go over the top of that, and then go back in with that red shade and just build up that colour a little bit more. And we've got this other red shade called Equator, and we're just going to go back in with that one and literally do the exact same thing over that red shade. So if you can hear a dog barking, that's my dog outside and she's being a little shit, but it's cute, so it's fine. And now there's an ice cream van, of course. Lovely. Just what we want when we're filming a video, isn't that? And then on this outer corner, I'm just going to take a baby wipe, or any wipe that you've got, and I'm just going to clean up that outer corner and just sharpen it up a little bit. And then again, back in and blend in again. Because we want that nice blend, girls and boys. No harsh lines. We're also going to use another palette. I'm very sorry, don't come for me please. It's the Jaclyn Hill, you know the one. It's the Morphe palette that Jaclyn did, and it's literally incredible and I love it. And just to make the crease even more warm and deep, like deepen it up a little bit, we're gonna go into her palette and, oh god, it's this shade here. Oh my god, my dog's at the door, she's trying to come in. The second row, we're gonna go with this fifth shade. It's like a deeper, warm toned red. Warm tone red, what's a cool tone red? I don't even know what the fuck I'm on about. And we're literally just gonna do the exact same thing as before and go over that red shade. Like bring it down like a little bit as well. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade directly below that, which is this deeper red just there. I wish I still had this sheet to like remember all the names, but I got rid of it ages ago. Yeah, with that shade, I'm just gonna lightly put it like in my crease to deepen it up. And then on the very outer corner, just here, I'm going to pop some of that there to make the outer corner like smoky. You know what? I want to make this a hairline. To make my inner corner like the same as my outer corner, I'm going to use a Morphe M321 brush. It's just like a short tapered pencil brush. And I'm just going to take that same shade we just used on the outer corner, and I'm just blending it all in here. And to cut my crease, I'm going to use a Morphe M213. It's just a really small, like fluffy shader brush, and I've just pinched the bristles together as well to make it like really thin so we can get like a precise like cut crease, if you know what I mean. Start off with, we're going to take it right in the centre of our lid, and what I like to do is I take it slightly higher up. Sorry, I talk really weird when I do these because I can't concentrate and do it at the same time. I take it a little bit higher up. Need a bit more concealer. I'm just taking that up a slight bit higher than my natural crease, so you'll really be able to see the shimmer shade in a moment. Then I'm just going to blend in the edges with my finger. And then for our lid colour, in the first like row going down. Why are trains so fucking noisy? Rude. On the first like row, we're going to take this third shade down, which is like a champagne-y, like, I don't really know, pink colour. I'm just going to place that over where we've put the concealer and like try and blend out the edges like a little bit. So like a feathery brush. And then we need to go back in and blend out those edges because that looks absolutely revolting as it is. So to do that, I'm going to go back in with the same brush we used on that inner corner and go back in with that exact same shade and just buff out the edges. And then we're going to go back in and re-intensify that lid shade. And then just to deepen it up even more, we're going to go in, where is my brush? On the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth row down, we're going to go in with the second, oh my god, I nearly dropped that then. The second to last dark brown shade on that same brush. We used to like buff out the edges anyway. I'm just going to add a little bit of that. Ice cream man, back at it again. Being a dickhead, go away. Thank you. Okay, so that's what it's looking like at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation and other eye off camera, so then we can get to like doing the under eye and everything like that. So I'll be back in just one moment. Okay, so sorry if the lighting's a bit different. I was using natural light before and now it's England, so it's getting dark already. So I've had to turn on the light and it's a bit yellow and horrible. I'm not really a fan of it. Just wanted to show you how good this highlighter I have is. It's the OFRA with Nikkie Tutorials highlight collaboration. Like, she did like a couple of others as well in the shade Glazed Donut. And this is literally like the most pigmented thing ever. Like, look at that, and then like, look. Like, you can just see right there how reflective and blinding it is. Now I'm going to apply that and just show you how amazing it is. And always before I've got so much powder in my hair, but always before I apply setting spray, it just makes like highlight and mesh into your skin that little bit more, makes it just look like really nice. At the minute I've really been enjoying, it's by New Look, as in like the clothing brand. It's the Refresh and Prep Skin Energising Spray. It's 123 millilitres and literally it's so good. So I'm just going to go ahead and spritz my face with this all over. Oh, it's got such a fine mist to it as well, I love it. So I'm going to go and apply it with my Morphe M510 brush. I literally just have to like tap it like that. Look at that. My nose is looking like Tin Man, but I love it. So we're gonna, and I just do a bit above the brows. My hair is literally soaked now from that setting spray, oh my god. Like, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous, I love it so much. You can get it on Beauty Bay, I think it's £25, but it sounds expensive, but like when you look at Jeffree Star highlighters, they're £25.50, and Ice Cold used to be my absolute favourite thing ever, and I much prefer this now. Like, it doesn't look as chalky on the skin, which I found that like halfway through using my Ice Cold, it used to look a bit like weird. I'm just going to go back over with my bronzer brush, which is the, I have no idea, it's all coming off. But it's from the Gilded collection. I think it's a 25 or 35 brush, I'm not sure, but just going back over that and making sure all that highlight's like kind of blended together, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not just a stripe on my face now. And I'm just going to quickly, like really quickly, dip into a little bit of blush. It's the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I'm just going to take that on the same brush. Just have like a little bob glitter. Whilst we're going to do our under eyes as well, I'm just going to quickly bake underneath my bronzer. The brush I'm using to do this as well is the Morphe E47. It's just like a really nice, like short, dense brush that like has a short flat edge, and it just allows you to get really precise lines and like clean up your contours and stuff. I don't know, I just love it. I got it in like for my birthday. I got the Jaclyn Hill Favourites brush set, and this is in it. I love it. Very good. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there for a little bit. Okay, so for my lower lash line, we're going to go back into the first palette we used, which was the Tropical Wonders palette. Then we're just going to grab the yellow and orange shade again. Let me zoom you in a little bit, a wee bit. I'm just going to blend that under my lashes again, and like make sure it connects to this outer corner just there. I'm just going to blend it from like inner to outer corner. Oh, isn't that attractive, that face? I'm like, ugh. And then I'm just basically going to go back in with like all the colours that we used in our crease. So I'm just taking Red Sea and Equator again, and I'm just going to buff that like into my lash line, kind of. I don't really know, I'm just kind of winging it. Oh, it's in my eye. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Quite painful. So that's that palette, and then we're going to go back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette and take that shade, this one just here, and also buff that into our lash line. By the way, this is a Morphe M149 brush. And then again, with this brush, like on the very tip, I'm going to go in with the shade that was like below that one, just there. There even. And I'm just going to blend that really close to my lash line. She says I probably won't. It'll probably end up coming like halfway down my eye as usual, but I'm going to give it a go. And then in with that dark brown we used earlier as well. So at the minute our eyes should be looking like this. Now we need to pop on some like inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight. So to do this I'm going to use the oh fuck me, oh, I keep nearly dropping everything. I'm going to use my Morphe M431, like it's just a blender brush. I'm going to use the very first highlighting shade in the palette and just pop that into the inner corner and on the brow bone as well. Okay, so the eyes are done now pretty much, which is, thank you. The eyes are pretty much done now. We just need to go pop some mascara on and some lashes. Now, the mascara I'm using at the moment is by a brand that Aldi has on special at the minute. It's the Cura, like Cares For You Extreme, no, XXL Extreme Lashes. It's just this, just here. And this is £2.49 and it's literally incredible. But I'm not going to put too much on, obviously, because we're going to put on lashes. So I'm just going to go off camera and apply a quick layer of this, pop lashes on, and I'll be back again in a minute. Okay, so I'm back, lashes are on. They're still drying a little bit, so you might be able to see some lash glue and bits I don't want to see. I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit so you can get a better look at the eyes now it's all done. Okay, so for lipstick as well, we're going to go in with the only lipstick I ever wear. Literally, it's like you can see how little it's got left in it. It's got like bits on the sides scraped off it. It's Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin. This is my absolute favourite, like go-to lip. I'm just going to apply this and overline slightly because I like to do that. So put that up. Okay, that's like the worst lipstick application I've ever done in my entire life. So I'm just going to go ahead and conceal it. To do that, I'm going to use the new shade of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It's in 05. Okay, so here we have the completed look. It's an everyday natural, going to school, walking the dogs, going to the grocery store, everyday look. Really natural, natural wispy brow, natural lashes, you know, anything you could think of. You could wear this to anywhere, obviously. So I'm just gonna zoom you back in so you can see a little bit better. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching this video. Really appreciate if you've made it this far. I doubt many of you have because I probably would have got bored by now as well, let's be real. I don't know, I just really wanted to film something. I was like looking through my videos and felt inspired to film, so here I am, I'm filming again. I'd really appreciate it if you like subscribe to my channel if you wanted to see more videos from me and gave this a thumbs up to show that you enjoyed a video like this. As well, leave down below what other videos you'd like to see in the future or what I could improve on, etc. So yeah, thanks guys, see ya.